Hello, my name is Zeno, and I am practicing a form of the human design system that I think is much more beneficial than any other style of human design that I have seen being practiced. The human design system is based on a revelation, and the first person who received the revelation or who shared it with the world also did add his own interpretation. He called that at the very beginning the Rave. So he had this whole structure that he had added to the human design system. It was called the human design system and the Rave. And I studied that very fervently and attentively for 5 years and found that I came to these absolute limits, that the information would just hit this kind of dead space and I couldn't go any further. And it was also obvious after training all these people that nobody could say anything other than what this other guy said. That's all they had, was just, this is what he says. And so it was essentially based on a very straightforward form of do as what I say and here's what I am practicing. You just take my word for it. This is the way it is. And because some of it is very accurate, it hits you in this way that says, okay, some of it must be, if some of it is so totally powerful, then it all must be accurate and right. And that's really tricky because some of it is really accurate and right, and some of it was in error. And you can find the errors once you know what to look at inside of the structure itself. So that's what became my passion and my mission and my zeal and the expression and love of the human design system. So when I finally got further back to my own path of being a disciple and understanding what mastery is and what that looks like, it had to do with the mastery of my own spirit, of how I dealt with any of my own relationships. And I was really, it took me quite a long time to figure out how conditioning had been so powerful and influential in my life. Oh my God. And you know, that's what we are all doing all the time. We're taking on the conditioning of other people's attitudes, other people's orientations. We just overlay that onto ourselves. And so instead of directly meeting ourselves in life, we meet this interpretation that we have put through as a filter through which we can be experiencing and viewing our world. Well, it's ridiculous. And it is definitely very framed in a way that when you hit those walls, you end up turning on yourself. Oh, I guess I just need another class or something. Once you understand the mechanism of human design, yes, you can take classes, and I hope you do take classes with me for a long time to come. But essentially, once you understand what you're looking at in your own life, then you understand what that is, because you know the difference between getting along well with people or not getting along well with people. You know exactly what that is. And so if you finally have figured out how to be at home in yourself, respectful of others, and enjoying yourself, you're there, right? That's what I think. So I call the study that I'm doing with the human design system Zen human design, to say Zen. It's about being self-observant. It's about consciousness coming into your experience. You can play this human design chart, no problem, on autopilot and just plow through and do whatever. Doesn't matter. But at the point that you are saying, all right, where is my consciousness and how do I participate and how do I understand being respectful, first of all to myself and then to all others as well. So therefore the work that I do is called Zen Human Design, and I do think that this is for those people who are committed and in love with making the world a better place.